Alright, looks like I am live on air. Hello everybody, I am Infinite Skyline 86. And tonight on tap I am playing once again Assassin's Creed Valhalla on my base PS4 console. And I'm just going to be kind of messing around. I'm in an area of the game, I've already completed the main story quests. So I'm just kind of mopping up and, tying up all the loose ends, like any side quests, any treasure and stuff like that left around, and just basically exploring the terrain. And, as I said in the title of the stream, it's sort of like messing around. So, and for those of you new here and not familiar with me, I am a relatively new to this whole streaming gig, so you have to bear with me. I probably might not make for a very entertaining stream or streamer at this point, as I'm just sort of getting my bearings and learning the craft, so to speak. So there you have it. Ta-da! So let's get into it. What I consider to be my second playthrough of this game. Well, not, the first time I didn't get through it. I got through maybe about a quarter of it before putting it down, and then a lot of time passed, and I'm giving it another go because there's a new game on the horizon, so I want to sort of complete this one before that comes out.
Still more remnants of the Nephilim. I have marked a symbol upon the stones, that future folk may imbue their spirit with the energy within. For those who wish to seek communion with the Lord here, be wary, for he speaks through ciphers, and his words are woven with ancient fibers. He is manifest here. He hath made importance of these pillars, brought by the giants of yore, now guarding us, as only he knows. Amen.
Here lieth still more remnants of the Nephilim. I have marked a symbol upon the stones. Oh, okay, that's all this.
Wait a
minute. Okay, whoops. Sorry, guys.
What are you waiting for?
I just realized I have the wrong bow and arrow equipped. This one is sort of like a machine gun, with a bow and arrow. Like, it shoots rapidly, but it's does very little damage to the opponents. I'm not a big fan of it personally. I like the hunter bow, where you have to pull back on and release a lot more powerful shot. Oh, nice. I parried him. You done. Yo, your pet pig or whatever is annoying as hell. I'm gonna take you out. Oh, you sucker. Yeah, take that. Oh, he's he's some kind of fire wizard dude. Okay, I haven't ran into his type before. I thought he was just carrying a club that was on fire, but he was shooting. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I think I have to find a position where all these line up. I think. This is a bit of a weird mini game. Like that.
Here lies still more remnants of the Nephilim.
Okay, so I want to get
I
it
have
so it's
marked a
like 3
symbol upon the
rings.
stones, that future folk may imbue their spirit with the energy within. For those who wish to seek communion with the Lord here, be wary, for he speaks through ciphers, and his words are woven with ancient fibers. He is manifest here. He hath made importance
Ah,
of
okay,
these pillars
I think
brought
I'm
by
starting
the
to get
giants
it.
of yore, now guarding us, as only he knows. Amen.
Amen, brother. No, that's not it. Oh, oh, oh!
There is a force here, invisible.
And that's my reward, eh? I get like 1 skill. Oh shoot! I just realized I had 2 skill points from last night that I didn't allocate. Okay, so now I have 3. Let's get on that. So, just a bit more about me. I'm not a hardcore gamer. I'm what you call a casual gamer. So, you know, I'm just you know, playing around. Like I'm not doing any type of a particular build. You know, I'm just having fun. So I'm gonna just allocate points wherever, I guess. So this red tree here, if you put points on here, that goes more towards like making your character physically stronger. If you go like the yellow route, that makes you better with like stealth and assassin kind of stuff. And I think this is like the hunter. Oh, okay. I think it's like more like bow and arrow. Yeah, there's like bow and arrow, like ranged headshots. So, and there's a bit of stealth in that one too, I guess. So I already have like a bit on yellow and red, and I don't really have any on that much on blue. So maybe I'll add some here. So let's it's not letting me. Oh, okay. I've already had that. All right. So there, I used all my skill points, and now just sitting there. So we completed that. No, I don't want to do quests. There's some treasure over here I didn't get in the last night. I walked by it and I didn't notice, so I'll go get that now. I'm just trying to figure out how the heck I get down, you know? descend the mountain sort of deal, I guess. I didn't see any area where I could just like dive off, so. And you know what? Actually, I want to change my bow too. As I said, like I've got like this like light bow equipped, which like acts like sort of like a machine gun. But yeah, every you shoot your bolts very fast, but it's like when they land on the enemy, it does very little damage. So I'm gonna switch back to my hunter bow. Of course, I've got no arrows for that right now. Yeah, this game is a bit of a mixed bag for me, coming off the previous two ones, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Origins. It's not bad, but there's a lot that I like and don't like.
Not to draw attention here.
See, I'm all out of arrows, so I can't like headshot these guys. I gotta like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to go in there with my sword drawn and just, you know, duke it out. I might be able to assassin a couple of these guys. Hide the body before anyone else notices. What, did he spot me yet? Oh shoot, yeah, they did spot me. Oh well. That was fun while it lasted. Yo, you with the sling, man. Oh my gosh.
We've got you now.
So when you see the enemy turn red and attack you, that's an attack that you can't block. All you can really do is dodge out of the way. When they turn yellow, you can sort of parry them. Aw, shit. This enemy type here, he's like a tank. He takes a lot of hits and he does a lot of damage. He's a bit clumsy and slow. And that's the end of him. That's one thing I do like about this game is like all your hits and finishing moves, they feel like very visceral. very solid, you know.
Right here.
Like that guy, you just kick him in the nuts and then you drive his head into the ground with your foot. That's just, you know, that's brutal. So I guess that's the end of that. Let's go collect the treasure now. Oh, I didn't even notice that there. That's like a flaming pot. If you hit that with an arrow, it explodes, damaging or even killing any of the nearby enemies. But it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I didn't have any arrows. I got to look around this enemy camp and see if there's like any arrows laying around. So I think I got all the treasure. Yeah, it looks like I got all the treasure. Come on, man. How about some arrows? That's kind of unusual because, yeah, usually like when you come across an enemy camp, usually they got like a stash of arrows laying around somewhere, but this one, I guess no. Weird. Alright, well that sucks for me. So let's see what else we got going on here. Alright, okay, let's go west. I'll probably just cross the river here. Northwest. There we go. Dive off the docks, go for a little swim. So what I like about this game is like as soon as you find a road, you know, you call your horse, and you can actually do like an autopilot or auto drive, where it'll just take you to your destination without actually having to control the horse yourself. See, like, look, Mom, no hands. Yeah, okay, so I was talking earlier how this game is a mixed bag. One of the things I do like about this game is it is absolutely gorgeous. Like this area of the game here sort of reminds me of like a bit like, you know, like fall. Why didn't I stop? Thought like there was like an enemy nearby. Okay, well, whatever. Why is he going backwards now? What the heck, man? Okay, well, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I want to go north now. I do not think that worked the way I intended. I'll just go off the beaten path here. Screw it. Oh, it's a magic mushroom game. Hallucination challenge. Observe the signs and pass through the gates in the right order. Observe the signs and pass through the gate in the right order. So I guess I'm just following this like seal, as he moves from one gate to the next. I guess, is that it? I'm still pretty early in the game, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised like, if the challenge was like that easy. Did I get it? Yes, I did.
Crossing a new threshold to take care, for it is difficult to know what foes lie in wait beyond.
Hey, Wizard Blank, welcome back to the stream. How are you, buddy? I decided to, stream again tonight. I wasn't doing anything, so get in some more practice, kind of deal. You might notice a bit of difference from last night because I didn't realize last night I had the resolution pretty low, like on like 520 or with something. Now I boosted it up to 720p, so it might be a bit clearer, the picture tonight. Yeah, I'm actually a bit tired too. Like I find myself like starting to close my eyes, like. But I know like I'm an all night kind of guy. So if I go to like lay down right now, I'm just gonna like lay in bed, not be able to fall asleep. So it's just kind of like I'm gonna force myself to stay up. Yeah, usually I don't go to bed until around 4 or 5 a.m. So what did you get up to today? I think you had the day off, right? So. Yeah, for me it was punishing. I had to go out earlier, like, because we had that blizzard. And
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I'll tell all my friends of this fortune. I thought you were a cheat, a swindler, but you were right. Lord, light your way.
What has spurred his little heart?
Ah, my soon-to-be highly coveted elixir. You see, one gulp puts you to sleep, and when you wake up, you are suddenly richer.
I've not heard this ruse before.
It sounds like one I know, and I cannot explain how it works, but it does. Take that gentleman's elation as proof.
Oh, is that on your
He and
YouTube
many
channel?
others
I'll have to go check that out later.
With different tales to tell, but all wealthier in the end.
All right. Give me the
How
elixir.
are you liking Fire Emblem anyways, like the new game?
To brew this elixir involves great risk. You must be certain you are up for the challenge.
Won't know until I hear it.
Very well. There are two crucial ingredients you must bring me. Bear testicles and fresh...
Yeah, I tell you, like, I've only started doing, this is like only like my like fourth stream, and yeah, it's challenging in the beginning, you know, trying to, you know, figure out like what to say as you're playing the game. Like, you know, you're basically multitasking, like, you know, you're focusing and you're playing the game, but you're also trying to talk to the viewers in the chat and whatever. So that, and like, I am a bundle of nerves right now, I gotta tell you, you know, I'm kind of like, you know, a bit
Where can I find these ingredients?
So that's one thing I'm working on, is like, I hope over time, like, I get a bit less nervous,
You can find some growing in the well
less
outside.
jittery, you know.
Be careful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, or do you mean it's good, you think, on your video? Yeah, practice does make perfect, you know. And I'll say this example, you know, you take your favorite musician, you take your favorite sports player, you know, if you go back to the very first time that they picked up an instrument or picked up, you know, a bat or a hockey stick, you know, like, they would have been garbage, right? And they didn't get good overnight, you know, you just got to keep at it. So, and it's really, you know, it's really helpful, you know, even to see you here in the chat, because, you know, it's support, right? So I really appreciate the support, and I'm lucky to have that. You know, I couldn't imagine, like, if you're like new and you're streaming for the first time or whatever, and you've got somebody that just, you know, come in there and just trying to, like, you know, throw you off your game, or, you know, sort of put you down. Yeah, the Fire Emblem. Yeah, when I'm done this stream, I'm gonna go on your channel on YouTube and check that out. I have absolutely no idea what I'm supposed to be doing with this quest here. Huh. Are you gonna try and do the whole game, like, beginning to end kind of thing, or? Yeah, that would be quite an undertaking if you did that, but it'd be a lot of good experience. Oh, I think I have to hunt a bear. Okay, I have to hunt a bear for this quest.
Should need those.
What? You're finished.
I have no idea where I'm gonna come across a bear. I think that's kind of like random, so I don't know if I'm gonna stick around and try and complete this quest. If I come across a bear later just by happenstance, then I guess I'll, like, harvest it or whatever.
Back, don't make me angry.
Yeah, that's true too. Like, some games lend themselves better than others to, like, streaming and being able to talk. So yeah, you're right. You're playing an RPG where there's, like, a lot of talking characters. So it's, like, kind of like, you know, for you to do talking yourself, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, crowded, right? Well, you just do the best you can, really. But it is good if you can do some talking, because then, you know, you as a streamer and creator, you know, you're leaving your mark on it. You know, it's not just like another video like millions of others doing the exact same thing. So it's good if you can do some talking. But there are, like, people that play these games and don't do talking at all. Like, I've seen on YouTube, like, they'll put into the stream, like, the title of the video, like, you know, no talking. Because, yeah, there are people that, like, want to watch a video of the game and they really don't want to hear the players talk at all. They just want to hear the game, so. you got to figure out also like what type of audience you're going for.
Rambling your way out of this.
For me, I like to talk. You know, I don't see myself ever like recording a video of a game playthrough where it's just me not talking at all. To me, I'd be bored. Yeah, me too. Like I'm telling you, like you might not be able to tell just like watching me here. You just think, okay, well, there's Skyline playing a game and talking to me in chat. But like I tell you, I'm nervous as heck right now, man. Like, I'm starting to settle in it like a little bit, but as soon as you hit that like start broadcasting, it's like, you know, like a wave of adrenaline hits me. It's like, oh my god, like, you know, the whole world is watching me. I've got to entertain everybody. You know, everyone's gonna like, you know, be disappointed, and you know, you start projecting. You start like, you know, oh shoot. But I'm trying to basically like not overthink it. It's just like, you know, hit start broadcasting and just have fun and just talk. Like don't think about like who might be watching and what they might be thinking. Just do your thing, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you, buddy. Well, you know, I'm here for you too. Like, you know, we're both sort of undertaking this kind of like journey together in sorts. Like, you're doing your thing, I'm doing my thing, but we're both like starting off at the same time. So that's kind of cool, you know. I have somebody to share our thoughts and ideas with and experiences. This guy with the bow and arrow, or the sling, I tell you. You know what? You're gonna get a special move just because you're annoying. Boom. Oh, the guy with the bow and arrow, I was like, oh no, that's not him. I didn't realize there were so many enemies around here. Got him. See, that's their strategy. The Goliath goes like right after you, and all the other guys, they just try and like, you know, ping you off from afar. Oh, he got hit by his own dude. Friendly fire. I love seeing that. Oh, I stunned him, nice. Alright, once all your mates are gone, you're mine, buddy. Boosh. I tell you, man. Okay, hopefully now that's it. No, there's actually another one. Oh my gosh. I took down I'm taking down a fort, basically. Oh, you got me.
Piggies can't fly! From me! I love this dance!
Okay, that's it for him. Oh my gosh.
See me right?
I like basically taking out the equivalent of like a small army here. But luckily, like, I've already completed this area, so my character's really leveled up, so he can take a lot of punishment and deal a lot of damage. So that's why I'm able to do so well.
No one will bury you.
Oh man, this enemy I hate that like blinds you and throws stuff in your face. It's annoying.
You've never been born.
Okay, that is that. I just want to see, is there anything here? Oh, okay, there's a couple of treasures. Yeah, definitely. I would really like to collaborate. I think right now, I think we just got to figure out like which game. Maybe even after I'm done this stream, I'll look around, check out my game library, maybe get some recommendations from some of my other streamer friends. The like popular games that I see are like Fortnite, Among Us, Fall Guys. Actually, you know what? Fall Guys might be fun. It's a pretty simple game. And on PlayStation, if you have PlayStation Plus, I know at one point it was like free. Casual. I'm gonna say casual. Like this early into like me like learning to stream, I think that would be too much playing a game that requires a bit of skill.
We can handle this.
And that was a mistake that I made in the beginning. It was just like trying to do too much at once. You know, when you're just starting out. Keeping things simpler and more focused, for me anyways, I find works better, but whatever. Whatever happens, happens.
Shit! Kate, back! Back!
So, okay, I didn't get that treasure yet. Where is it? Where is it? No, it's not that one. Okay. Oh, it must be up. Okay, I see. It's up there. Did I get all the treasure? Yes, I did. Oh, I can earn some bonus points here as well, or bonus experience. With regards to this game, it's a bit like, I don't want to say Dark Souls, but like other players that have been playing in the same area that you're playing in, if they've been killed by enemies, you can actually find their corpse and avenge their death.
This scene reminds me of that vividly.
So this dude here got slain. So if I find the enemies, like, see, I've already killed the enemy that killed him or her, and if you can confirm that you took the enemy down, you can earn bonus experience. Oh, wicked! There's arrows there. Yeah, I think party games would be fun. You know, grab your favorite drink. Oh wait, I forgot you don't drink. I drink beer, you drink root beer. I'm just playing around. You know, you don't need to drink, consume alcohol to have a good time. But yeah, games like Fall Guys, that is sort of like a party game. I've never played Among Us. That's another popular online multiplayer game, but I don't know if that's really my type of game. You know, the Guess Who's Done It. Yeah, I just got 100 XP for avenging that fallen player. I wish I was better at Smash Brothers. That would be a good game, I think. But I suck, so it wouldn't be any fun facing off against you. You'd probably just totally annihilate me. But I think it was you that was saying there's a mode in Smash Brothers that you can have like 4 players on screen and like, you know, pair up. I don't know if they have that mode. That I might be into if you and I could pair up. Although you'd be carrying the team, so to speak, and I'd be the dude that like gets his ass whooped. In a casual game mode, yeah, I'll have to look more into that. Yeah, I bought Smash Brothers, but it's just, you know, I've got so many games I haven't had time to really sit down and play it. Play it a lot anyways. Okay, artifacts in Leicestershire have all been found, so that's completed. Oh, and I think there's some treasure here too. Yeah, right up there. There's another fighting game coming out by summertime. I'm thinking about getting as well. Street Fighter 6. I'm a huge Street Fighter fan, and that game looks like it's going to be a really good one. Oh shoot, I thought that was a wagon full of hay. Whoops. Is there any more gold? Or treasure, I should say? Or did I get it all? I guess I should have looked before I left. Whoops. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that I've done that, and it probably won't be the last. Alright, I think I got all the gold in that area. So there's 2 more wealth and 1 more mystery. That's the mystery, but like I've got to find and hunt and kill a bear, I think, to complete that one, and I have no idea when I'm going to come across a bear, so I'm going to leave that one. What about the wealth? Where's the gold? Oh, all the way down there? No, is that the same? Oh, okay. All the way down here. Yikes, that's a long way. Well, I got 14 minutes left in my stream. I think that'll be a good way to kill some time. Take a nice long horse ride down. The third strike. Yeah, there are so many Street Fighter games, it's not even funny. My favorite will always be Street Fighter 2. That's what I kind of grew up with in the arcade. Mortal Kombat, that's another fighting franchise that I also really like. I don't know if you play Mortal Kombat at all. I bought the latest I bought the latest Mortal Kombat 11, and once again, you know, I mean, I've only played a bit of it. Just too many games, man, too many games. Or you know what we could do? Like, you and I could, like, you know, pick a handful of games each and then just, I don't know, roll a dice or flip a coin and or draw out of a hat and see which one we get, you know? Yeah, well, it would help break our indecisiveness anyways. And we'd also have to figure out like what platform we'd be playing on, like PlayStation or Nintendo Switch. Probably not PC because well, you probably know what PC I have, or laptop I should say. It's a bit of a toaster. So I don't think it would really have the technical requirements to play a game and stream on it. We go the route of Nintendo Switch. I'd have to use my capture card. And if we do on PlayStation, it makes it pretty simple because I've already got the Twitch app, which I'm using right now with my PlayStation camera. But I don't know if you have a PlayStation camera. Oh, okay. Yeah, so probably PlayStation would probably be the best for you and I both to stream on. Yeah, like I've already got my my setup for like my Nintendo Switch. Like I've got like a capture card, I've got the microphone, like everything hooked up to my computer, ready to go. But I'm just trying to iron out a few kinks. Like especially with regards to the microphone and the sound, I'm really having trouble balancing the audio. But one thing I like about, excuse me, PlayStation with the PlayStation camera and mic is like they've got it all taken care of, you know. So basically all you have to do is plug and play. But in the coming week, I'm probably gonna do a stream using my new capture card. It's not bad, the setup that I have, it's just not quite the quality that I'm getting out of like this with the PlayStation, so. But going forward, yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing most of my streaming on the Nintendo Switch because the whole focus of my stream is going to be retro gaming and original hardware. So I like using the Nintendo Switch because, like, I have all my games on the cartridge, which I really like as opposed to just digitally. It makes no difference to the viewer, but it makes a difference to me. It really, for me, it feels different playing a game knowing that, like, I'm playing it using physical media as opposed to, like, just, digital. And I also do have some retro consoles as well. Like, I have a Retrobit which plays Super Nintendo cartridges, and I'll be connecting that to my capture card and streaming some of that. But yeah, basically the focus of my stream going forward is going to be like a lot of retro gaming. I know I'm playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla right now, which is a recent title, but playing games like this is going to be more of like an offshoot or a rarity compared to like what I have planned. Right now, I'm just trying to get used to like hitting start broadcast and not being all nervous and jittery when I start streaming. But after I get over the initial beginner jitters and all that, then I'm gonna start focusing more on like the brand and the type of content I'm gonna be focusing on. Yeah, I'll definitely will mix it up, but I am gonna probably focus mostly on retro most of the time. Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Neo Geo is another one. Another system, retro system I really like is the TurboGrafx 16. I know they had a TurboGrafx 16 mini console for sale not too long ago, but it wasn't for sale for very long, and when it was very expensive. It was like $300 or something for the mini console, and I'm like, what? That can't be the price, $300. That's like way too much. I thought there was maybe a mistake or maybe there was a shortage in supply, so I'm like, I'll just wait a bit and see if it comes down in price. And the opposite happened. Now it's not available at all anymore. Now it's going for like $500-600 online, and I'm like, well, I missed that boat. Yeah, I'm passionate about retro and the old school because that was my generation. That's like what I grew up sort of playing. So. Wow, there's like a whole bunch of stuff down here that I missed. And I'm only going to stream for another 7 minutes, so I'm probably not going to get all of it. I'll just grab a few things. Yeah, I only meant this to be like a short, like 1 hour stream, and like I'm already 55 minutes in, and I can't believe it. It's like the time just flew by, which is a good thing. Because as you know, my long-term goal is to turn this into a full-time gig. So nothing like doing what you love, right? Yeah, exactly. You know, as the expression goes, and when it comes to like you know, work, you know, and making a living, is, you know, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. So, and yeah, this is something that I've quite taken to. You know, I've always had sort of like a creative spirit my entire life, an artistic spirit, but I had never found or had the ability, you know, to find an outlet for it. But you know, this is finally something I can see myself doing. You know. But I realize, you know, it's going to take a long time. You know, anyone watching this stream right now might thinking like, this guy thinks he's going to be a big time streamer and earn a living off of this. And it's like, I'm not, you know, next year, you know, I realize like this is going to be like, you know, something that are investment of time, you know, and resources. But I'm in it for the long haul. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep doing this until I get better, you know. And I understand, you know, I mean, despite all my best efforts over time, it still might amount to nothing. And I'm totally prepared for that. But, you know, I'm not going to be dissuaded. I'm not going to be a pessimist, you know. You make mistake not reading what we see on screen. Oh, not sure what that means. I hope you're not having trouble seeing any of the video feed. Oh. Well, I'll rewatch the stream later and take a look at that one part that you just brought to my attention. You know what I did? You know what I forgot to do? Turn on make clips. You know, that way, like when you're watching this stream, if there's anything that you find interesting or want to point out, you can just clip it. But I don't have clips turned on right now, unfortunately. Oh, I know what this mini game is. There's like a stupid floating piece of paper you can see. I can see if I can point it with my bow and arrow. Yeah, like right there. There's like this floating piece of paper. As soon as you get near it, it starts floating away and you have to chase it. I'm not a fan of that mini game, like, at all. It's like one of those, like, you're not gonna get it the first time and then you just have to keep trying over and over and over again until you finally, like, because it goes down a set route, so you just gotta learn the route by making mistake after mistake until you learn it. I'll see if I can show you the example. Yeah, see, there it goes flying away, right? I'm not gonna get it, but oh shoot, see? Oh shoot. What? Yo. Am I actually gonna get it on my first try? Okay, well that's a shock. Usually these mini games I suck at, and I usually have to repeat it like 10. One I had to repeat like 25 times. It was driving me nuts. I just wanted to walk away from it, and then it's like, but then I can't. It's like, you know. Well, I am at the 1 hour mark. I don't think this stream was as good as yesterday's. I don't know. Like I said, you know, just getting over these jitters and nerves, anxiety of, you know, broadcasting live. it's gonna take a while, and that's always been who I am, like my character. Like my entire life, like I've never been good at being like on the spotlight. You know, like for example, like, you know, back in school, like, you know, when the teacher would have you stand in front of the class by yourself and, I don't know, recite something or talk. Like I used to like just like I couldn't even talk. Like I'd be so deathly afraid, you know. So and it's the same kind of feeling. Like even though like I'm in a room by myself and I'm just staring at a camera, it's just in the back of my mind. I know that I'm broadcasting live, and like hypothetically speaking, you know, 6 billion people on this planet could all go on the internet at the same time and watch me if they wanted to, you know. So it's like I get that kind of nervous feeling, like, you know, there's people watching me, and like I feel like I'm on the spot. So you know, just gonna keep at it, gonna keep streaming, and hopefully, like, yeah, you know, these jitters and anxiety go away, because yeah, it's definitely stifling, because I am a good conversationalist, I am a good talker, but as soon as I hit start broadcasting, all that goes away, and I just sort of, you know, start, you know, stumbling and mumbling and whatever. So that's the early part of streaming that I'm trying to master before I can move on to anything else. So yeah, I know you and I, Wizard, I think you and I are cut from very much the same cloth in that regard. So yeah, it's kind of good fortune that we found each other, and you know, as we get into our little streaming journey, I guess you can call it, you know, yeah, we can relate to one another and, you know, support each other, and yeah, you know, grow, you know. So one thing I'm gonna do right now is save the game. I'm gonna go save. And then before I just hit the stop broadcast, I just want to do my little outro. Infinite Skyline 86, relatively new streamer, learning the ropes. To anyone watching, I just want to say thank you for bearing with me and viewing. That means very much. And thank you, Wizard Blank, my very first mod. You know, I hope years from now, when I'm a superstar, you can use that as a badge of honor, you know, telling all your friends, oh yeah, like I was Skyline's first mod, you know. I'm just kidding. Well, I hope I become that big, but we'll see. But thank you, Wizard Blank, for dropping in. I love it seeing you in chat, and looking forward to talking again soon. Okay, everybody, have a good night, take care, and see you next time.